Friends, in this session of Python learning, we are to discuss another data type in Python, that is a dictionary. Dictionary is a data type that is used to store collection of data, just like list, set, and tuple. But dictionary stores data in key value pairs. So let's just go ahead and see how do we define and manipulate dictionaries. So let's just go ahead and create a new Python file. I'll name it as dict. So you define a dictionary using curly brackets. So let's define a dictionary. Let's just print it. So this is how a dictionary, empty dictionary look like. So when we defined the list, it was using square brackets. This is using curly brackets. Let's just put some data into it. As I said, this is a key value pair kind of data structure. So let's say this is my key and this is my value. This is how I can just using key value pairs. So this is one item in dictionary. Its key is K1 and value is V1. And you can have any data type in key and value. So I can have a key as integer and value as string, or a key as string, value as integer. I can have boolean and an integer. So this is how it looks like. Let's just go ahead and print it. So this is your key and values, key and values. Now let's see how do we access it. So let's say I want to access it using keys. So let's say we want to access this item. So you give the key K2 and it would return you the value V2. Let's just go ahead and print and see what happens. See, we got the value V2. So if you want this value, you have to give this key. If I give str key, it will give me 10. But the thing that you need to remember is if the key is not available, this will give you an error. So before accessing the dictionary item using this method, you have to be absolutely sure that that particular key is available in the dictionary, or else you will have to manage the error. Another way to access dictionary item is using get method. Let's try that as well. So you can access dictionary items using get method, and in the get you have to pass your key. So let me just. So now both are giving me number 10. But the benefit with get method is if the key is not available, it won't give you error. Instead, it would return you none type data. So you will get none. And the other benefit of having get is you can specify what you want if you don't get if you don't have the key available. For example, this str key is not available. Then you can specify here what should be returned. Now what happens is, see, this key is not available in our dictionary, so it won't give you an error or none, rather it would give you the string. Let's just check. So it would give you none and followed by key not available. So this is the benefit of accessing dictionary using get method. Now let's say if we define a dictionary like this, let's say you have two lists, one with keys. So let's say I have this list and I have another list with values. We're going to combine them into a dictionary. In that case, you can use dict constructor along with zip function. How do we do it is, let's take a new variable new dict. This is equal to zip keys and values. What basically we are doing is we are passing keys and values to a zip function, and then the entire zip function is going as a parameter to our dict constructor, and it would create a new dictionary. Let's just go ahead and print it. So this is our new dictionary from this to list. Now let's say you want to add a new object, a new item to dictionary. What you can do is you have to you can use in the key method. Let's say I'm saying 400 new key is equal to value. Let's just go and make it again. So what it does is basically it adds a new key k 400 and value of 400. So this way you can add a new item or object into dictionary. Now let's say you want to remove something out of the dictionary. Then you can use the delete method, delete, delete and the key. See, this 200 is removed. So this how when you want to delete something, just use the delete keyword and the specify the key value in the square brackets and it will delete it. Now let us take a bit complicated example wherein we have a dictionary with nested dictionary and a list. So let's say this is nested dict is equal to, let's say I want to create a dictionary of programming languages and the available editors. So let's say my first language is JavaScript. This is my key and the editor is Atom. Another language is CS and the editor is Visual Studio, let's say. Third is Python. Now Python has multiple editors. So I want a list here. One is PyCharm, another is Sublime. Let's take another example. Programming language Java. Now here I want to have a dictionary. So what I'm saying is for standard edition we have NetBeans and for enterprise edition we have Eclipse. So what we have done is we have created a dictionary wherein we have list as values, dictionary as values. Now let's go ahead and see how you can access this. First, let's go ahead and print it. So this is how it looks like. So you see this is JavaScript item. This is one keyword value, another item. Now here for Python, the value is a list object. And for Java, value is a dictionary. Let's say I want to print out value for key Java. So it gives me this dictionary. Now this is also another dictionary. So I can access, let's say I want to get what is the editor for Enterprise Edition. So here I can say Enterprise Edition and it would give me Eclipse. Or let's say we want to access Python. So in case of Python, I am getting a list with two editors. And because it is a list, I can access the list using index. So you can use either 0 or 1 and you would get the your editor. So this is how you can access nested dictionary. Now let's say you want to know your dictionary has how many items. So you can use the function length and nested dict. So it gives me four because I have four items, four keywords. JavaScript, CS, Python, and Java. Also, let's just go ahead and print type of this data type. So this is of type dict. Now, let's see how we can copy this dictionary into another dictionary. Let's say I want to copy this dictionary. So I will say new dict is equal to nested dict dot copy. And this will copy the contents of nested dict into new dict. Let's go ahead and print new dict. See, it copied the entire contents of nested dictionary into new dictionary. Now let's say you want to remove all the contents of the dictionary. You can use dictionary name dot clear. Let's go ahead and print it. So post clear we are getting an empty dictionary object. Now let's see how you can iterate this dictionary using a for loop. We would be looking at this again when we look at loops, but for the completion sake of completion, I want to mention it here. So you can do this as key of a value in nested dict or name of the dictionary dot items and print key is equal to key and value is equal to value. So this is how it would print. You see, this is my key, this is my value. For Python, the key is Python, the value is a list. And for Java, value is a dictionary. Another thing you'll do is for key nested dot keys. So when I call this keys function, it gives me list of keys only. Now I can use these keys and I can access my dictionary. So print key is equal to, we got the key, and value is equal to, we can access the value using nested dict and key. See, this is the same output coming from the another form. Let's just quickly look how nested dict dot keys look like. So print only keys. So nested dict dot keys. There is one more function that gives you only values. So let's just look at that as well. So this is keys and these are the values. So this is all about dictionaries and how you can define them, how you can access them, how you can iterate them, and how you can change them.